last night Jeffrey was saying, Austin said that the only reason why everything's bad around here is because you're too controlling and you're mean and you're nasty, and if you'd just quit doing that, everything would be fine around here.
Well, Jeffrey and Jennifer have been married 11 years, but he has basically trapped her in this marriage, according to her and according to him. Now, there are 3 children that I think are caught in the middle of this madness. Let's see how all of this has affected them.
My and Jennifer's oldest son is 10 years old. He has walked up behind me and saw I had a GPS tracking of the car.
Austin said, Mom, I want to tell you something. And I said, what? And he said, I just wanted to tell you that Dad goes to this website every time when you leave and he can listen into your car. I saw Daddy doing it and I could hear you, and I asked him what he was doing, and he told me that you were doing bad things and that he needed to figure out what they were so he could fix them. I fear all the time that Austin's going to pick this stuff up. I worry that he'll see that I'm being weak, and I don't want my girls to think that they have to put up with something like this.
With my kids, I always have tried to portray that Mommy and Daddy are happy. They know that Mommy and Daddy are having trouble and they want the troubles to be over. I want my family together. I don't want them to leave me.
What is your worst nightmare here?
That I would wake up one day in a, away from my family, in a little, apartment or whatever, that I wouldn't be there to wake up and, get breakfast with the kids and spend the day with my family.
But are you so self-indulgent that you think she's going to continue to put up with this?
I want us to go on forever, but I think she's at her wit's end, and I am here because...
But you understand that any human being with any spine, any self-respect, any self-esteem, self-worth, and value is not going to live as a prisoner in their own home, in their own marriage. Is there not a woman inside you that is screaming to say, what are you doing? Be your own best friend? Jennifer? You are so freakish about her being with some other man or getting involved. You're just totally consumed with that threat, right?
I am 100% obsessed with the fact that
But have you not tried to get her to have sex with one of your friends?
We've discussed those things.
Did you wake up with this guy sitting next to you? With both of them sitting on either side of you?
Yeah.
And he was trying to get this friend to do what?
Stick his hand down my pants or something, trying to get me to get into it.
We were asleep. I was asleep on the bed next to her when a friend who was staying over was drunk, came up and said things.
And I woke up.
And
I woke up and all I saw was those two talking.
Are you honestly going to try and justify this?
I'm not justifying it at all. I woke up with this person in our room. And she woke up seconds after me, and I rolled over. I wasn't just talking to him, but I rolled over at the foot of the bed. She was there. Our daughter was still in the bed. So I wouldn't let anything happen with our child in the bed, me laying there, Jennifer laying there, and he walked in the room. And he was asking for the keys to her car so that he could go to a bar.
Doesn't this just seem a little out of kilter to you?
It seems very out of kilter. On the logical side of me, yeah.
Well, let's just go over to the emotional side. How does it look from there? I mean, does that just seem incredibly inconsistent to you?
Everything that I do at the end of the day is very inconsistent all along the way.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.